searches for green buildings has gone up from 100 to 10,000. But building with swimming pool has gone from 100 to 50,000. Then you know that building a swimming pool in the building is a more effective strategy than building a green building. Right? So at any point in time, you can actually know what the world is thinking. It almost feels like Nostradamus. When I log into search platforms, social media listening, I almost feel like Nostradamus because I know what's coming next. Because something has gone from X to 2X to 4X, I know 8X could be coming next. And that is what the power of digital is. I think the first thing we should do as marketeers is look at this chart, have a very clear thing that what is it that I want to achieve. If I want to achieve consumer insights, then this is what I should use. If I want to achieve brand building, this is what I should use. Unless we do that distinction, then whatever exercise we do on digital is going to fail. Because if we try using Twitter for selling products, it's not going to give you ROI. Right? It's not the most effective platform for doing so. Let me start with some core tenets I've learned over the last 15 years. So we work with a lot of enterprises, and at all points of time, we've had this learning where sometimes I feel that we should have these 10 broad tenets for digital. If you want to do digital advertising, these are the things that you should keep in your mind. So let me elaborate some of them and tell you my reasoning why these tenets are important. So a lot of times I've had companies who work with us for 1.5 years, 2 years before they spend their first dollar on digital. So they want this perfect blueprint to be created before they take the first action. The challenge digital is that a blueprint goes out of date before you complete it. So if you want to start digital after your perfect blueprint is ready, then the lost opportunity for you is going to be huge. And this comes with a very simple background, right? The cost of failure in the online world is very, very small. But the cost of failure in the offline world is extremely severe. A marketing manager or a CMO can lose his job if he screws up a $20 million advertising campaign. Because there is only one chance you have. You have to get every single thing that you do over your career right. In digital, you can go around 100 times. So if one works, then that's where you put most of your other monies in, right? So that conditioning that we've gone through of cost of failure in the physical world, that is actually hampering our abilities on digital. Because we're equating failure as something which is extremely negative because it can destroy a career. While in digital, you can do small experiments. And in digital, you don't have a visibility, right? When you start walking with a compass, you know the direction is right. But if it's a clean road, speeden up. If there's a mountain hill, conserve your resources. There are rocks, then go slow. You can get injured. So those are the steps you will take when you go in a digital journey. Don't wait for everything to come right. It's never going to become right. I've been in the industry 15 years. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Right? It's impossible for us to predict what's going to happen tomorrow. 5 years back, 7 years back, there was nothing called Facebook. So if I had a strategy and I took 5 years to create a strategy, then imagine where I would have been. Right? Tomorrow, what social media platforms are going to be there, I don't know. But what is the basic tenet? If I want to build a community, I will leverage the platform which is most effective at that moment of time because I know that community building is my objective. My objective is not to have a Facebook strategy. My objective is to monetize the community and build a community. Then you can never go wrong. Right? Because at the end of the day, all your objective is to build a community. Second thing is that so many times I have clients who have not done anything for 5 years and then one day they wake up and they say, you know what, Vivek, we are going to be very, very serious about digital. This month we want to spend 1 crore rupees. So I said you know what, at the cost of me actually losing out on that revenue, I don't think that's what you should do. You can't make up for no, let's say, action for the last 5 years by doing a big campaign today. The way to do digital is you have fire bullets. I don't know what's going to work. So what I would recommend is let's fire 5 bullets for 25 lakhs or 5 lakhs each. Let's see which 5 lakhs works the best for me, works the best for you, and it gives you the ROI that you desire. Then when it works or it doesn't work a little bit, you keep on recalibrating the bullet. Once it gets and hits the bullseye, then you push the pedal and put the mind of the organization behind it and then pull the camera.